I don't even know how to start this one. Hi. We're not doing too good. I guess we'll get into it. First, I'll address the elephant in the room. It's all gone. It's all gone. I had a complete breakdown and shaved it all off because mental health. I look really weird. I don't know if I like it. It feels nice, you know, like before, basically. So when I had longish hair before, it was up in a bun and it never came out of a bun, and the back of my hair here was just completely matted. It was like one big mat, and I had tried to brush it multiple times and tried to like wash it multiple times, and nothing was happening. It was just completely matted. It was unsavable, you know. So I just cut it out. I was just like, fuck this. And then we had to fix that, and so it's all shaved at the back, and I have this long bit, as somebody said on my Instagram, the basic white boy haircut. I don't like it, really. You know, it's good to get like a fresh start on it and it not be all matted and tangly, and it be somewhat healthy, but I think I look really weird. So, like, I liked having the things that framed my face, and I don't have that now. I also look a lot like a lesbian. Like, I look a lot more like a lesbian than I did before. You know? So, I just feel like I look tougher and like, I don't know, more boyish, more like, when I'm not, I'm like, So, can you see this fly? I don't even know. Yeah, so I've still got, I can see them over there, I've still got some of the green dyes. Not this colour, because this was supposed to be green, but it went blue for some fucking reason. I've still got some of the green, so I'm gonna steal a bleach from my roommate and bleach it all and dye it, and maybe that will make me feel better about it. But I can't change it now, can I? It's gone. It's done. Been an absolute mess, if you could tell. You know, it's usually a sign. Just been absolutely shredding my body in terms of my OCD. And I don't talk much about it, but I think it's one of the ones that gets me the most on the daily. You know, not to flash you, but like all of my chest is kind of shredded. My like arms and my armpits here and like my back is all, yeah, it's not stress. But yeah, I'm avoiding the point because I don't want to cry. Talk about something else. Oh, I'm still fucked on my rent. Couldn't afford therapy this week. Even they're still charging me anyway. They're like, actually, no. You didn't give us enough notice. Like, I messaged them the night before, which it wasn't late at night, but I guess it wasn't 24 hours before, and they're like, you need to message us 24 hours before, else we're gonna charge you now. And then we're starting to be like really mean. My kitty is coughing. 1 second. Polly cough. He's okay now. He's okay now. Aren't you? Come here. Come here. Okay. But yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? It's not about therapy. So I'm gonna have to pay for that anyway, even though I didn't even have therapy. I'm still like 300 odd short from my rent. We got no power. We've got like pasta and stuff in, which is thankfully good, but like that'll last. Yeah. Like, yeah. It's just a big struggle, you know? It's even harder when things are going on and you can't just make a cup of tea. But yeah, so Casey's gone. They're up in London now. Neither of us are helped up really well. They've been really struggling up there alone, you know. I think they like made a very quick decision, you know, dream school. Got into dream school, wow, go. Not actually like thinking about you're going to be living in London and you're going to have to get the tubes and, you know, it's expensive and I'm not going to be there. And you know, and so they're struggling a little bit. Well, a lot. I'm struggling a lot. You know, I think I'm quite blessed in the fact that I'm home and have a roommate and have, you know, cats and something else to focus on, you know. They're kind of just on their own and I feel so fucking bad. You know, I'd give anything just to be able to give them a hug or anything right now. But yesterday was an absolute mess, just wailing and wailing. It's like I was sobbing so much, I gave myself such a migraine, like. But yeah, I'm probably going to be posting a lot more, because I'm probably not going to be holding out very well on my own. You know, I'm going to have a lot more time on my own now. I'm going to have to get used to being here and being in myself, you know. And like, I've noticed the past few weeks that like I've been very much pushing away any kind of switching or anything, you know. I've been fighting to stay present these past few weeks just so I can keep any instance of time with Casey. I was so scared that I would switch and lose hours of time with them, and so like, yeah, I've been very I'm very afraid of my disorder. I think all of you know that, you know, like I'm absolutely terrified of it. I will do anything, including self-harm, pick up my face, do something to keep myself present in my body so that I don't lose this time. But now I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time on my own and I'm gonna have to get used to that, you know. I'm gonna have to get used to that, the fact that maybe I'll be switching more, or that I gotta get used to being in my own head more, you know, and being in my own space. And I'm kind of terrified about that. Ow, can you not? My leg just spasmed and kicked the table. But yeah, we're absolutely fucking heartbroken. I think after, you know, 5 years of like codependency, it's become really hard to separate. It feels like losing a limb. Like, I never really got when people said my other half. Like, I kind of thought it meant the other half of like a double-hearted locket or something, that kind of double-hearted image and two halves of a heart. Whereas, like, no, I kind of really get it now when somebody says my other half. It really feels like somebody has chopped half of me off and removed it, like, I feel like part of my soul is gone, part of me is gone, I know that's not true, and it's probably real toxic, but it still hurts just the same, I've just been so, like, spaced out and numb the past couple of days. It was since we got back from dropping them off. Like, I have this deep feeling that, like, if I switch out, that I won't come back out again, Like, I hope not, but I don't want to be here. Don't want to be in this without them. And like, yeah, we really were two peas in a pod, we went everywhere together. We were always seen as a pair, Like, it was rare that we went to the shop alone, and it's rare that we ever went anywhere alone, we were always together. We obviously did our own stuff, but the usual day-to-day stuff, waking up, wandering to get milk, or just going for a walk in the morning, like, we wandered to the shop this morning with my roommate, and I just refused to walk the usual way that we walk, because, like, it just felt so wrong to do it without them, to not have them there. Like, yeah, everything just feels so wrong. Just waking up this morning felt wrong, that they were not there. Looking at the empty chair in my bedroom, just being like, you're supposed to be sat there. And we're gonna try and see each other as often as we can, but I'm just so terrified that the distance is gonna be like damaging, I'm worried that we'll get used to it, each other apart, or we'll get used to life without each other and just move on, or one will or the other will, or like, I'm so scared that they will realize that life is so much easier when they don't have to care for me, and they don't have to help me all the time, or deal with listening to me complaining about my pain, or pushing me in my wheelchair or anything like that. They're gonna realise that life is a lot easier, and that they kind of like it up in London, where everything's fast acting and not slow, where they have to wait for me. I'm just terrified that this is it, that this 5-year period was it, that we're never gonna go back to us as normal. It just hurts, It just hurts so bad. And I think it sucks is, like, my mum is so predictable. I knew what she was gonna say, Like, she's just she's no empathy, you know? Like, she's married now, she has a husband, she's very clingy to him, you know? Unless I literally, like, held her face and was like, Mum, picture Tom leaving. Picture you alone in your house every single day, waking up in your bed, it's your marriage bed, whatever, and he's gone, he's not there, and you cannot see him for weeks. How would you feel about that? She'd be like, like, she has no concept of, like, how painful things are for other people, you know? And, like, she said, "Where did Casey go?" And I was like, "Yeah." "Oh, how are you doing?" "Really not well," I said. And she said, "Oh, you're bound to be a bit sad." "Yeah, Mum, I'm a little bit sad." "Sure, Mum." Like, I feel like somebody has taken a scoop and scooped out my heart. I feel a hole in my chest right now and wanna just curl up and die. "Sure, Mum, I'm a bit sad." Why have you just done the smelliest shit? It's shit living in a flat so small. Like, the litter tray is in a different room, but it just stank out the whole living room. Jesus Christ. Cover your shit. Jesus Christ. Dealt with smelly shit. Completely distracted me out of my sadness, at least. But yeah. Time to get used to life new. Without my other half. I'm just gonna be a mess for the next God knows how long. Like, fuck knows if we'll fucking make it through this. Like, yeah, and like, I just want to be able to put the TV on, you know, cozy up, turn the heat blanket on, be warm and be snug, and there's no power, there's no milk for tea. We have gas, but we don't have power, so we can't have hot, like, water, because you need electric for the boiler. Like, oi! Why are you yelling? Why do you scream? Come here. Come here. Yeah. Yeah, what a boy. He do a scream. You good? Like, I'm so blessed, at least, that I have these guys, and that as much as they scream at me and don't want to snug, at least they are here, and it's something to focus on, you know. A reason to get out of bed in the morning. But yeah. Let me know what you think of my new hair, or what I should do with it, because I don't like it. I'm gonna try and bleach and dye it, because we have those. But other than that, I don't know what to do with it, because I don't like it. Like, would it be best just fucking shaving it all the short length? No. Not a good length. Not a good idea. I don't know. Like, I'm having quite an identity crisis as well. I keep looking in my mirror, like, who even are you? Like, I don't look like me at all because of this new haircut, you know? And, like, yes, it was really good to get rid of the mat in the back of my hair, and it's going to be good to start afresh, but I don't fucking look like me, and it's freaking me out. Like, who is that? Who is that? It's so short. Anyway, I'm gonna go and have a breakdown. If you watched all this far, I love you. Secret comment code word is pajama llama. Yeah. I guess I'll see you next time. Hopefully. Bye.